Kia ora koutou katoa. Ko Deirdre Francis toko ingoa. My name is Deirdre Francis, and this presentation aims to give you a brief overview of the issues concerning Indigenous biodiversity in Waitaha, Canterbury, why our Indigenous biodiversity is important, and the approach to managing it in our current regional policy statement. For more detailed information, please visit our website where you'll find more information under the What We Know heading. Like other parts of Aotearoa, New Zealand, Waitaha, Canterbury has lost a lot of its Indigenous biodiversity. This has happened with land clearance and drainage and the downstream consequences of land use in both rural and urban environments. Introduced species have impacted on Indigenous biodiversity through grazing, browsing, competition, and predation. Climate change is likely to exacerbate these impacts. I'd like to acknowledge the many landowners, community groups and volunteers who have put time and resources into protecting Indigenous biodiversity, either on their own land, land near where they live, or in areas that are important to them. In recent years, government agencies, national, regional and local, have contributed to supporting this work with resources and programs. There are also non-government organisations and philanthropists who support this work. The new National Policy Statement for Indigenous Biodiversity has the objective of maintaining Indigenous biodiversity so that there's at least no overall loss. It aims to do this while providing for social, economic and cultural well-being of people and communities now and into the future. Given this objective, we'd like to hear from you about what you think needs to be done to provide for use and development in a way that doesn't impact negatively on maintaining Indigenous biodiversity. Many of Aotearoa New Zealand's Indigenous species aren't found anywhere else in the world, and Waitaha, Canterbury has a number of rare and threatened species. We also have braided river ecosystems, which are found in only a handful of other countries, and 60% of the braided rivers within this country are found right here in Canterbury. Our Indigenous biodiversity is part of our identity and our culture. It provides for carbon storage, not only in our forests, but also in our wetlands, tidal marshes and salt meadows. Indigenous species have a role in pollination and maintaining soils, as well as supporting businesses like Manuka Honey and providing the draw card for tourism and the backdrop for our recreational activities. Many landowners take pride in having Indigenous biodiversity on their land, but some are concerned about the costs or restrictions associated with this. So another question we'd like your feedback on is, what are the best ways to support landowners to protect Indigenous biodiversity on their land? The current regional policy statement is broadly aimed at halting decline in ecosystems and Indigenous biodiversity, protecting areas of significance, restoring or enhancing ecosystems and Indigenous biodiversity, and there's a bit more detail on the slide about to pad out those aims. We'd like to hear from you about whether you think these objectives are still relevant. What would you change? We now have 3 national policy statements that we have to give effect to. These are listed on the slide, and when providing your feedback on the objectives or direction you think this region should be taken for biodiversity, please take this policy direction into account. So our challenge is to determine how we best coexist with Indigenous biodiversity in a way that means we maintain or enhance it while providing for both people and Indigenous biodiversity to thrive. For more information about this, about our Indigenous biodiversity, please visit our webpage and please provide your thoughts through our feedback form. Thank you for your time. Nā reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.